that I learned when I was young. And what I'd like to do is show you that certain trick. It's a trick that uses a yellow hanky, just like this. And what I do is I wave it in the air like this. Can everybody see it? Watch the yellow hanky. You are getting sleep. See? There we go. Sorry, forget that. Wrong trick. Okay. No, I know what I'm doing now. We take the yellow hanky, and all we do is we poke it in the hand like this. Just like this. And then I hold it like this. This is my really hopeful way that it's going to work. And I blow. And then before your very eyes, the yellow hanky changes to an egg. Ooh. Well, I'm going to teach somebody today how to do this trick. So, I need somebody who would like to learn how to do a magic trick. Who would like to help me? Come on up. You'll have fun, I promise. You see, the first, you can stand right, you said your name is Jean? Okay, Jean, the first thing I have to do is I have to reveal how it works. Now, some of you may have thought this is a real egg. It's not. Magicians sometimes play tricks on you. It's a little plastic egg that's hollow with a hole. You see, all I did, Jean, was I had this hit in this hand, and I poked the yellow hanky in the hole. Now, let me ask you a question, Jean. Can you poke a yellow hanky in a hole in a hollow egg? Okay, then that means you can do this trick. That's great. So, Jean, what we're going to do is you're going to learn to do the trick, but it's going to be, I'm a patient teacher. This is a do as I do, okay? So I have an egg for you and a hanky for you, and now I have to ask you, are you right-handed or left-handed? Okay, just like me. So what you do you have pockets in your pants? Okay, then you have pretend pockets. So you pretend to put your yellow hanky in your right pretend pocket and your egg in your left pretend pocket, okay? Now, ladies and gentlemen, I am here to present for the very first time on stage the amazing Jean. She is going to do the world-famous yellow hanky trick. So now, Jean, you take your right hand and you go into your right pocket and you take out your yellow hanky. And now you have the choice. You want to hold it by a corner. You can either hold it between your thumb and your first finger like this, or if you want to be sophisticated, you can clip it between your first and second finger like this. The choice is yours. But what you do is you hold it up like this for the audience to see, and you start waving it in a circle like this. Just like that. Okay? Just like that. And now, Jean, this is a rule of magicians. It says the big motion hides the little motion. While you're waving the hanky in the air like this, what do you think your left hand is doing? Getting the egg out of your pocket and holding it in your hand. But you're the back of your hand to the audience because you don't want them to see the egg. If they do, it kind of gives the trick away. Okay? All right, now, what you're going to do is you're going to hold the hanky up like this, bring the egg up like this. Can you see the hole? That's good, because if you can't, you need to turn the egg around. But go ahead. What you want to do is start poking the hanky in the hole now. Okay? Just like this. It's a tight squeeze sometimes, but it'll all go in. And then after you get it all in, you're going to use your right hand to cover the hole in the egg. Okay? Okay. Now, ladies and gentlemen, on the count of 3, Jean's going to reveal that she turned the yellow hanky into an egg, and you're going to give her a thunderous round of spontaneous applause. Okay? Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Ta-da! No, that wasn't quite the way it worked. Quick, hide. Stick it back in, Jean. Stick it back in. Hurry up. All right. All right, now show the egg. Now there's Jean. Show the egg. You just hide the hole with the fingers and just show that you have an egg. There you go. She did it. Give her a great big round of applause. She turned it into an egg. Now, Jean, I got to teach you how to handle hecklers. We'll disregard that first situation because that's kind of one that's hard to get out of, Gene. But let's say you turned it into an egg and you're showing them the egg and they're being mean and they yell, you can't fool us, it's not a real egg. What do you do, Gene? There you go, a natural liar. I like that. That's the way to go. You're a natural magician, Gene. Good. That's right, you tell them it is too. But they don't believe you. They say, we don't believe you. What are you going to do then? Okay, you could do that. You know what, that's a good idea. You know what, I think that's exactly what you do, Gene. You go over and you take the glass that you brought along and you grab your egg like this and you crack it just like this and you say, boys and girls, I would never actually lie to you. It really is a real egg. And that's what you do in case they get obnoxious. Okay, Gene? Now that you know how to do that, you're all ready for your first party, so give a great big round of applause to Gene.